Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, pushing this word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. This is your brother Quan Wath with the Great Millstone Charlotte Camp, coming with another quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And, this afternoon I wanted to touch on this tweet that brothers have put in the chat, man. You know, and it reads from Wall Street Silver. This is the value of the banknotes in Venezuela, and we see, all this money just cast into the street, man. Whatever their I think it's called the Bolivar, their currency. That's the status of their currency, man. That's the state of their economy. Is that their money is so worthless that it's like leaves in the street, man. And this is what's going to come soon to America, man. As you see by the title of the video, this is what's going to come soon to America. The value of the dollar is gonna plummet. We're going to see, dollars and $100 bills, $20 bills, blowing around the streets because it's going to be worthless, man. That with them trying to establish this central bank digital currency, the need for them to crash the economy is there, man. And we'll see the results as we see in Venezuela, man. Now, just reading a couple of these, what's it called, tweet responses. It says, "I watched a documentary on the collapse of the Venezuelan economy. Venezuelan people craft currency notes into hand baskets, bags, and sell them to tourists for more money than they are worth to spend. Of course, the financial transaction is made in American dollars, right? So the world is being put on the U.S. dollar, man. So when the U.S. dollar crashes, the world economy is going to crash, and that's when Esau is going to, what's the word? Present you with the charagma, in order to to be a part of this digital economy, man. But you see, the money is so worthless, man. They're just making making art and bags and all type of shit out of it, man. Here's some pictures of here. All these things they're using this money for, man, because it's just trash at this point, man. You know. Here's another one. It said I worked in Venezuela about 12 years ago, not long before their hyperinflation, because this whole thing has been going on. I think it started in around 2016. It's been going on ever since, man. And it says um, the people that I stayed in contact with lost everything. They literally ate whatever they could, including cats and dogs, just to survive. A very sad situation. We must not repeat this. But this is what's going to come to America, man. You know, uh, Great famine, the crash of the economy, the worthlessness of this physical currency, is right here on the horizon, man. Hyperinflation, all these things are about to be on America's shores, man. So this is just an example, you know, as many things are examples that go along, across the world. We see things happening in other countries that we understand are ultimately, imminently going to be faced in America, man. Babylon the Great, as the scriptures call it, right? Now, let me get this article real quick and then we'll grab some scriptures. It reads, this is from the Miami Herald. Now, this article is from earlier this year, March 7th, 2022. And it says, the devaluation of the Venezuelan bolivar means smaller bills are worthless. In order to buy a loaf of bread, Venezuelans would need a big bag full of cash, man. So imagine this coming to America, Babylon the Great, man. When that hyperinflation hit, you're gonna need a duffel bag full of money to pay for a loaf of bread, man. You know, like they said, people gonna be eating their dogs and cats. You're gonna be making, you're gonna be eating that money, man. You're gonna be making salads out of $100 bills. Making sandwiches, right? But the point, man, the money is about to be completely devalued, completely done away with, man. This whole money system. Esau is about to implement this MOTB system, and the physical cash is about to be obsolete, and it's coming to the shores of America, very soon. Now, let's get a few scriptures here. Uh, this is Ezekiel, Salakia, 7 and 19. Just as a representing what happened in that picture, man. Because American money is about to face the same thing, man. It's like it. This is Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 19, and it reads, "They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of wrath of the Lord. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowls, because it is a stumbling block of their iniquity," man. But the point, they shall cast their silver in the streets, man. The money is being thrown away because it's worthless, man. All these things are of no value. It's been presented as valuable, but ultimately it's worthless, man. And they're lowering the value of this money, you know, through this central bank digital currency that they're about to implement, man. Once this MOTB system is up and running, you know, all the cash that you have is going to be worthless, right? It's gonna be, thrown in the streets. You're gonna need bags of money to buy simple everyday needs, man. That's how great the hyperinflation is gonna be, man. Reading in the NLT, it says they will throw their money in the streets, tossing it out like worthless trash. Their silver and gold won't save them on that day of the Lord's anger, right? Because the scriptures talk about how riches profiteth not in the day of wrath, man. You know, So all this money that you're heaping up unto yourself is it's already going to be useless, man. And then even coming into people who succumb to this beast system, and let's say you have whatever digital currency notes, or digital currency stashed up, it's going to be worthless as well, man, because you're not going to be able to buy yourself salvation, man. You've already marked yourself as a participant in the beast system, man. But like it says, they will throw their money in the streets, tossing it out like worthless trash. And that's what's coming to America's financial system, man. All these people who have built up these riches, in physical cash, they're gonna be using that money as kindling for fires to keep their houses warm, man. They're gonna be using that money as blankets and whatnot because it's not gonna be worth anything, man. You know. It says, "Their silver and gold won't save them in the day of the Lord's anger, neither will it satisfy nor feed them, for their greed can only trip them up," man. Look, like I say, man, you're not gonna be able to have any food, any type of satisfaction as a result of this money, man. It's gonna be worthless, you know. And like we're seeing in the picture, man, all this money. Let me see. Let me play this video real quick.
Mire cómo está la plata, mire, mire. Mire cómo está el billete, mire. Miren, bebé. Ay, dolor, me volviste a dar. Qué lujo, qué lujo. Qué lujo, qué lujo. El lujo, el lujo, el lujo. Miren el lujo, miren el lujo.
Hey, man, you
A
see,
nuestro
you
favor.
said, so like it. You said, man, look how painful this is, man. Look at all this money. Look at the bills. Look at the luxury, right? Because there was a point in time where that money was valuable, man. But now it's worthless, man. It's like leaves in the street, man. Just blowing off to the side. And that's what's coming to America's money, man. So you're gonna see your George Washingtons, your Benjamin Franklins and Andrew Jacksons, blowing around the street, man. Just piles of money, because it's gonna be worthless, man. Especially in the time, of the Lord's arrival, man. Right? Now let's go back to the scriptures real quick. And I don't want to make this too long, Proverbs 10, and I'll start in verse 2. It reads, Treasures of wickedness profit nothing, but the righteous delivereth from death. The Lord will not suffer the Lord will not suffer the soul of the righteous to famish, but he casteth away the substance of the wicked. Right. So the substance of the wicked, man, all this money, all these resources that they've heaped unto themselves are not going to save them, man. You know, All these things you see are being devalued. Ultimately, it's the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, right? Him using the so-called elite of this world, to crash this economy. It's going to cause great turmoils, man. But the elect are going to be saved. You're not going to be saved through, the heaping up of goods, of cash. You're going to be saved through your faith in the grace of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. Um, just read it again. It says, treasures of wickedness profited nothing, right? So all these things that you've done, uh, that you've gotten, these wicked gains are not going to profit you, man. But righteousness delivereth from death. The Lord will not suffer the soul of the righteous to famish, but he casteth away the substance of the wicked. So all the substance that these people have is going to be, worthless, man. Now, I did want to get this, riches fly away. The amount of our wings is eagles. This is Proverbs 23, and I'll just start at the point, or get to the point in verse 5. Proverbs 23 and 5. Wilt thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away as an eagle toward heaven, man. So the money that these people have, as you see, the value is about to be completely done away with, man. You know, because it's just paper, man. It's monopoly money. There's nothing backing it. There's no true value. It only has the value that they say it has, man. But all these riches are about to fly away, man. About to be done away with. So all you millionaires, billionaires, which the majority of these people are going to end up taking the Karagma, man. If we're being honest, as it says, small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. All these people are going to be presented with this Karagma in order to maintain themselves, through Jacob's trouble, through the fall of this society. But all that wealth is going to be for naught, man. Because it's not going to be able to save you from Yahweh Yahweh Shai's wrath, man. Because ultimately, that's the point. This is all the wrath of the Lord, bringing down Babylon the Great, man. As it says, she shall not be healed, man. Make balm for her pain, right? Let me get that. In Jeremiah, it's 51. Salakia. Jeremiah, Jeremiah 51, and I'll start in verse 8. Jeremiah 51 and 8, it reads, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go every one into his own country, right? Because these different nations, they've been making money off of Babylon, but they're gonna flee back, to their homelands, man, because they see the fall of this place, man. You can also read that in Nahum third chapter, I believe. It says, Let us flee into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up to the skies, even to the skies, right? So the punishment of Babylon is irreversible, man. Like it said, she shall not be healed, man. And that's the beauty of the scriptures, man. Understanding that this place is going to receive the recompense. And you seeing the examples going across the world, of what's coming to Babylon the Great. It puts a smile on our faces, man, because we one step closer every day. We one step closer, to the fall of this place, man. To seeing the downfall of our enemies, man. To the coming of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. Having that righteous kingdom set up, man. So us seeing this money system falling apart. So like it's just one more piece of the puzzle, man. You know. Let's get this in Jeremiah 25:10. Just going more into how this economy is, falling apart. And, and you could hear the dismay in that man's voice in that video because he was like, not again, man, not again, because they already went through this once, and it's happening again. And it's about to happen here, even on an even greater scale, man. Now this is Jeremiah 25 and verse 10. But the Lord, oh, it's like it 25. Trevor. Jeremiah 25:10. Moreover, I will take from the lands. So, yeah. Moreover, I will take from them the voice of mirth. So all this happy-go-lucky spirit, man. The YOLO spirit that's out here. The Lord's about to remove all that, man. The smiles of these people are gonna turn turn into frowns, man. You know. Uh, I will take from them the voice of mirth and the voice of gladness. No more happiness, man. The voice, the voice of the bridegroom and the voice of the bride. The sound of the millstone. So it's gonna be no work out here, man. No work for Egypt, right? And the value of this money is about to be, done away with, man. If you're not operating in the digital currency realm, all that cash you've heaped up unto yourself is going to be worthless, man. Like I said, the value is about to fly away like eagles, man, with eagle wings. You know, it says, and the sound of the millstones and the light of the candle, right? So all joy, mirth is going to be removed, man. All it's going to be utter darkness, man. Like as the scriptures say, man, this is a book of lamentations, mournings, and woe, man. And all these things are about to take place in Babylon the Great. But the elect are going to be, uh, what's the word? Protected, man. Lord willing, we be of that number. We're going to have that hedge of protection during these times because we're going to be in the midst of it, man. So we're going to need that divine intervention from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. But, the point of the lesson, uh, these things are coming soon to America, man. The fall of the economy, the devaluing of the American dollar, as a result of this central bank digital currency being established and ultimately the MOTB system being established, man. So I pray that lesson was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. I want to close by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect pushing this word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. Wa Kwam Yasharala, Wa Abad Babah. DTA soon. Hey, we're almost home, man. Shalom.